Hey guys, this is Sean, the passive income coach, and very rarely does a platform give you signs before the rug pull. But I think I see some red flags and some warnings on one particular platform, and we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to give you a chance to read this disclaimer first. All right, guys, let's get to it and do it. The platform that I'm talking about is one that's really new, and it is aplextrade. Aplextrade, yes. Man, just had this particular platform right here. Just had a lot of high hopes for it, and well, I'm gonna let you be the judge of what you decide. Only 2 days old, 448 investors, 53,000 in, 2554 out. So let's kind of look at some of the red flags that I've seen, and maybe they've corrected it since then, and maybe they have not. So if they have, then that would be a good thing, but let's see. So just the other day, there are some questions in the chat of whether your return, your capital is returned or not. And very emphatically, it was no. It was even on the website as you create a new deposit that it's not going to be returned. So it was very clear that it was not going to be returned. So today I wake up and it says that yes, it will be returned. That's a huge difference. That is a huge difference, because if it's not going to be returned, you just get the regular profit. If it's going to be returned, in other words, you get the profit and now you return at the end of your plan. So that's a huge difference. I mean, and just overnight, and you have to look at this. Okay, so what I'm exposed to believe is that during a down market, after 30 days of giving me 4% pure profit, you're then going to turn around and return my capital. So this was the newest. So this, I said, did that change? Before, the capital wasn't being returned. It's been returned now. Okay, and so here are the new plans that they've implemented. Plan 1, 123% plus capital. So if you believe you're going to get 123% a month plus your capital back, guys. Okay. The plan number 2, 132% plus capital equals 232%. Look at these returns for a month. This is for a month. Plan number 3, 144 plus your capital equals 244 per month. Let's get this in your spirit. This is per month. Okay. So what I asked them, because I said, man, that's brand new. Just blah blah blah. You talk about the bonuses here. Care about that. Get back to where I was. Okay. Talk about the plans here. So I'm getting this plus per 30 days, making 200, right? Yes, exactly. So what they're expecting you to believe is that during a down market, they're going to then pay you the regular 100 and something percent plus the capital. Yeah, for 30. Okay, so let's try. Now this puts us in alignment with a couple other platforms that made these same type of promises. Often made these same type of promises 19 days. Explosive X made these same type of promises 9 days. Huge red flags. Not that I was okay, but I could understand more than 123, because basically you're just getting 23%. That's basically because you're getting your capital and 23% back for 30 days. Okay, that's a little over. I get it. In the other plans, I get those. But this, if y'all believe this, hey, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Always do your own due diligence. But if you believe you're going to get 223% after 30 days on this particular plan, when most of these types of platforms we've seen to crash have not lasted, I think the last one lasted 19 days. Okay. But that, okay, so that's one thing. That was one red flag, and that's a huge one. That's a huge one. Yes, anytime fees are attached, blah, blah, blah. So here's what I asked. Simple question. Because now all of a sudden you changed the rules of engagement. You changed the rules of the game. So then, let me see, get here. If they haven't erased it, they may have erased it already. Let's see. Principal, They may have, I don't know if they did or not, because I thought it was pretty quickly. Okay, no. Okay, so this is what I said. So do you know when the verbiage will be corrected? Available with a 25% fee or 25% fee after 14 days or 15% fee after 28 days. It's my understanding the fee is available, applicable. The 25% is day 14 and sooner, day 15 and after is 15%. But this is saying something about after 28 days. And there was no answer to that. They didn't even address that at all. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So you'll understand what I'm saying. So let's go in here, my account. And we're going to make a deposit. No, we're not, but let's open it. Let's pretend like we were. And we're going to do $25. We'll say perfect money because it doesn't matter. I just want you to see the verbiage. Available 25% fee. Well, principal withdrawal. Yes, available at 25. Fee for fee or 25% free after 14 days or 15% after 28 days. See, guys, that's not what this FAQ is saying. I have no free after 28 days. But the plan is for 30 days. And when you go to the FAQ, maybe English isn't their first language, but it's the only language I know, and it's the only thing I can hold someone accountable to. Can I withdraw my capital before the end of the plan? Yes, 25% after 24 hours. So between 24 hours and 14 days, 25%. After the 14th day and before so there's nothing in here about a 28th day. So I'm not sure where that is coming from. After the 14th day and before the end of the investment is 15%. Principal deposit is returned after plan expires. Now they just added that. That literally just added that. But once again, like I said, 14, so you can get it back, but I just asked about that. They didn't even comment on that. Okay, strike number 2. We're just gonna leave that alone. We're just gonna leave this in here. We're not even gonna comment on it. Okay, we're gonna let that go. There's no comments. It says, do you know, according to the FAQ did not say that. It's not according to the FAQ. The FAQ says something totally different. I don't know what that verbiage was. I have no idea. And that's what I said. The FAQ, the FAQ and the verbs are different. They're not the same. So anyway, so we moved on. And I guess I'm just a troublemaker because I just want people to be given a fair chance. Look, before you invest your money in anything, I want to try to make sure, or at least help you have as much information to make a valid decision as possible. So you shouldn't have to get into the plan to figure out whether your capital is going to be returned or not, because up until then, now it did say it in the FAQ, okay? And so it looks like they just, are you able to add that capital would return in the FAQ? And it says, yes, check the FAQ. So they have finally added that. So good. So I'm glad that they've added that to the FAQ like they should have, because earlier it wasn't in there. It wasn't in there. But anyway, well, let's see. Well, I think that may be, apologize. I meant adding the principal will be returned into your plan. I don't see any executing. So then this is kind of was the last straw for me. It is in the plan. That's not the person. All the details you need are on the FAQ page, just like that. I said, okay, Lada, okay, Alexandra, okay. So guys, when I see stuff like this, but here's the key. Watch this. There are certain things that they have not updated yet. So let's go here. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Okay, so let's go here. Home. And let's look at these plans. 144%. It doesn't say 240, 123% plus, 144% plus. So these total returns are still the same. They haven't updated this because now it doesn't match with what you said in your Telegram group. So in your Telegram group, you're promising people one thing, and here you're clearly promising them something else. Clearly promising them. So anyway, somebody can try to explain this away if you want to. If you want to trust these platforms, by all means, don't listen to me. Don't go with it. Say, well, it says that and that, and they have the plus on there, so the plus should let you know that means plus. Okay, if that's what you want to believe, fine. As Richard Pryor would say, who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? If you want to believe that that's what's going to happen, fine. As I always say, as for me in my house, I'm done. I'm removing my links and this was the wonderful Miss Maya Angelou who said this: when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. You don't have to show me any more than showing me that you haven't changed this. Principal return in time. Of course, you can turn, but it's with the fee. But that's not saying that the principal will be returned with it. But anyway, once again, I'm not in a debate. I'm not going to debate this. I've seen how they've answered questions in the chat, the kind of dismissiveness that they've had with answering questions, and that's fine. If somebody wants to deal with that, that's fine. There are too many other platforms where I don't have to give them my money to deal with that. So I've already deposited my money. I'm going to leave it because here's the other thing I've seen, and I know what's going to happen. I would rather be able to take my money out a little at a time, day after day, than try to withdraw it, incur that 25% fee because it's only been in a couple of days, and then have to wait 72 hours to get my money back. See, that's another thing. It's another red flag. If I want my deposit back, why would I have to wait 72 hours to get it? Shouldn't I just be able to get my deposit? What's the 72 hours for? What is that about? Okay, so once again, I've seen enough, I've heard enough, I've listened to enough. I'm done. I'm leaving my deposit. I'm withdrawing whatever I can on it as quickly as I can. If it runs the full length, great. If it doesn't, I'm done. But as far as sharing links about this, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because I really just, when you've gone through the offense of the world, you've gone through the explosive X, you start to get a sense of things that you can't always predict, because some people, they're so nice. They're always, responsive, and they come on and they do interviews and it's all ice cream and sunshine until the withdrawal stop. See, the thing about this is, you can get your return, you can get your principal return anytime if they return it. Why don't you try to get your principal back now from often? Let me know how that works for you. Why don't you try to get your principal back now from explosive X? See how that works for you. See if you can get it back now. It's great to have it on the site, but it's real when you have to be delayed and you're like, okay, 72 hours pass and you're sending emails and you're trying to get, I've seen too much of that happen. I've seen too much of that happen. So anyway, as I said, rarely do you get signs that a platform it seems to me like they're making it up as they go. Okay, no, we're gonna say this. And no, let's say that, let's flip this, let's change that, let's do this, let's say that, and they make it up as they go. So just like they could say the principal, one day they could say it's not being returned, and the next day they can say it is being returned. What's to stop them from the next day saying, oh no, it's not being returned? We changed that again. But a principal can only be returned if the company is allowing withdrawals. And believe me, if you can't get the withdrawals, you're not getting the return. So anyway, as I say, guys, let me show you a platform that just has been delivered. This is about 2 days old. This other one's about 24. And like I said, I just want to reward a platform that just does what it says it's supposed to do. It does what it just delivers. It's just consistently delivering. It's it's Asapair. It's Asapair, just day over day, constantly delivering. This one is 4%, but your principal's included. They tell you clearly you're not getting it back. So you're told up to 80%, 86% for the monthly profit. Monthly, not 212, not 244, because they're giving your money back. This project been going on for a while, and like I said, a lot of people just don't know about it. But it's been doing well. I've been able to withdraw from this platform. I've gotten my money, and it just delivers. It just does what it says, and I just don't think it gets enough publicity, and that's on me too. So I'm going to be sharing more with you now. Any of these platforms can go. Understand that any of these platforms can go at any minute. But once again, you're not going to peel on my leg and tell me it's raining. You're not going to say one thing one day and then the very next day you change and it's a total 180 degrees. And I've gone from making 123 to now 223 for the month in a down market because you have some secret trading G14 classified secret that you're not going to be impacted by the market. Okay, y'all can believe that if you want to. Y'all can believe that if you want to. Even often, and well, they kind of did say something like that. But yeah, I've just seen too many of this, and I'm not here for it. So I'm going to be the videos that I have up of Aplex Trade. I'm going to put this information on there, and hey, I'm just going to be letting you know about this one. If they go away, I'll let you know that too. You know me, I want to help you. I wanted you to make what you can make, but I feel less than honest if these things happen and I keep sharing my link just because I want to get a commission, and I don't tell you that these things are happening. But yeah, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Get into that chat. See how that chat flows. You start asking some of these questions, because I didn't have to ask the questions for me, because they had told me what the situation was. I wanted to make sure you had the right information so you can make a valid decision before you decide whether you decide to invest or not invest. And so, guys, so anyway, like I said, guys, I hope you got value from this. I hope you got value from this. If you got value from this, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to be notified when things change on any platform, let me know, and I'll hit the subscribe and hit the notifications button. If you want to take part in a platform that's paying, just quiet, just does its thing. It's a nice little child in the corner playing with the computer, just does its thing and just delivers. Asapair. Link is going to be in the comments and in the descriptions. With that being said, this is Sean Hill, the passive income coach, and I'll see you on the next video.